Hi guys, so let's talk about printf. Okay, let's say I have a string. Oh, sorry. Okay, string x is equals to hello and an integer, say a and 100 and a double b 3.1. Okay, so I can either print them like this. I can just tell x plus with a space and a the space and b. It will work just fine. Yep. Let's say I wanna print using printf. So how can I do that? Instead of just write writing here, I will give a string, and in the string I will give the placeholder to put these values. So first I'll tell, okay, first I want to put the string. So I'll use the percentage sign and I'll tell string with s. And then I'll tell give a space. And then I have a placeholder and I'll tell here put the integer. For integer, I tell it's a decimal with a d. And then I put the percentage again. And then I tell, okay, now I want to write the double. So now I put f, which stands for floating point numbers. And now I give the values in the sequence that you gave, in the sequence of the placeholders. So first you give the string, and then you give the integer, and then you give the floating point. And don't forget to change this to f. You can even print those things in this form. So hello is printed and the 100 decimal is printed, and here you can obviously see there's too many decimal points, right? So don't worry, there's another way here where you can tell how many points to print. So how to do that? Okay, let's say I have um, okay, before giving the type, you can actually put a number here. You can tell 4, you can tell 1, anything. So what does that number mean is you kind of telling how many space to give. So let's say if I tell system out print, and I tell okay 10f, sorry, string, and 10 string, and I give x 2 times. So if I try to print now, what I'll get. By the way, another thing, if you use printf, there is no line break, so you kind of need to manually add this escape sequence, or we can just add a system out print at the next line. You can do both things, so it works the same way. So now you try to run it. You can see here there's actually 10 values or 10 space that is given. So if I count here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and same goes here 5 and 10. So you kind of like determining or telling that how many space you have to give. But let's say instead of 10, I tell is 2. Well, how does that work? Because the hello is already 5 letters, right? So there's already 5 spaces, but I only gave 2. So how does that work? So will hello be cut off just to 2 characters? Well, no, it will still be printed, but it will just adjust to the number that the 2 will change to a number that is same to the number of characters here. So what's the point of this, right? So let's say you wanna build a table. Okay, let's build a table. Let's say I wanna build a table where in the first column I write first name and last name, and then I type all the names. Okay, let's do in the traditional manner where you use printf. Okay, let's first I tell first name, and then I tell last name. Let's say I have 3 records of the first names and last name. First is Rachel, and second is Green, and Monica, Geller, Ross, Geller. So if I try to print this, it kind of looks like a table, but you can see that the space here is it's not like aligned, right? So it's kind of messy. It's not looking like a table. So in these cases you can use printf. How? Well, just type f and give um, a value to each. So let's say in the first column I give, okay, here is already 5 and 9, so 10, right? So let's say I just put 10 for the first column, so 10 spaces for the first column. So what I can do is type 10 string with a space and a 10 string, and then I give the value. So first name, last name, then I copy and I paste 3 times, then I copy this. If I run these, oh, again, don't forget to give the escape sequence. And now everything is in one table. And you can do another thing where you can make sure the let the word or the string come first and then the spaces after that. So what you can do is give a negative value in all of these. So I try to run it now, and now the table looks nice, clean and not messy. So that's how you can use printf to create tables. You can use printf to even give to limit the decimal point or to round up the decimal point. So let's say I have a double and it's x, so 2.3231, and if I try to print it, I use f I use a percentage, and I I can either tell how many space I want to give, like here you gave 10, right? So you can either give that, like let's say if 10, and then I tell I type point, and I will tell how many points I want to take from this double. So let's say I want 2 decimal points, so I just type 2, then I type x. Let's try to print this. Oh, there's an error. Oh, don't forget to tell what data type. So it's an F. So try to run it. So you got 2.32. So here I gave 10, right? So that's why it's like it gave a lot of spaces here. And if you put -10, then the space will be given after the numbers. And also 2 decimal point is given, and then since the third one is 3, so if you round it up you get 2. And if you don't really want to give how many space at the front or at the back, you can just take it out. You can just tell 0.2f, and it won't give an extra space. You just tell 2.32. And let's test this one out. Let's say it's 5, and if you round it up you get 2.33. So that's all about printf, and thank you so much.